Hariyama, Spinnerack, you're out. Breloom, you're in for Week 5 of the PPL Division 1 Season 5 against Colton, and I have a pretty good matchup, so let's start the battle. I'm leading with a Choice Scarfed Pelipper, because I've never Scarfed Pelipper before, so maybe it's unexpected, maybe I can get a quick kill off the bat. So here's Pelipper, nice and modest, max attack, or max special attack, and he leads with his Arcanine, so I'm like, you know what, he's not going to switch out into Primarina. I'm just going to go for a Scald, because he's probably going to go for Wild Charge or something to try to kill me. So I'm just going to go for a Scald, and I don't know if the Drizzle going for the Intimidate mattered, or like if it meant I'm faster, but I go for Scald, and I kill the Arcanine turn fucking 1. So that's awesome. That was my plan. I was thinking I could be faster than the Arcanine, be faster than the Terrakion if it's not Scarfed. And here comes Primarina. So I'm like, alright, I'm outie. I have a great switch out into my Ferrothorn. Because what can Primarina do to Ferrothorn? You can hidden power fire, but that's going to do like 25% of the range. So, you go for Surf. And that Surf did, that Surf actually did a lot. So, hidden power fire probably did more. I think this was like modest with no investment, or maybe a low roll with investment. I don't know. But I just went for the Thunder Wave. And I hit the Latias, which is awesome because now everything outspeeds it, except for I think Ferrothorn doesn't. It's slow as shit, yeah, slow as shit. But the set in Power Fire in the rain does nothing, so that's like definitely not investment, definitely not Soul Dew. So I'm gonna get out my Stealth Rocks, and I'm sitting pretty damn good. Tapu Koko is looking fantastic. I want to switch it into Tapu Koko, but I don't want to take a Psyshock. That would suck. If I can get up to a +1, I think Tapu Koko can just straight up win right now. But I go for the Power Whip to see what kind of Latias this is. Whether it's physically defensive or especially defensive, to see if how many Calm Minds I need to get. And also to see what his item was. And it turns out it's leftovers. So I switch into Pelipper, expecting the hidden power fire because he defogged my rocks away. Maybe I want to get my rocks back up. But unfortunately, he gets fully paralyzed, and that sucks. I don't know what he would have gone for. Maybe he would have gone for Draco. That might have taken out my Pelipper. I don't know. But all I know is Pelipper against Latias. I'm going to go for a Hurricane in case he wanted to bring in the Primarina, just to get some damage off. And that does alright damage, which means he's got some special defense investment. And he gets confused, so that's cool. And he goes for the Hidden Power Fire, expecting me to switch out into my Ferrothorn, which I didn't do, because I'm just like, let's just get damage. And this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Latias is about, what, 70% health. I'm going to switch out into my Tapu Koko right here, because I'm thinking this is the turn he's going to go for the Dragon attack. And I can go for a Calm Mind, or he's going to Roost. I was thinking he's going to Roost, my bad. And then I can go for a Calm Mind, and then I can win. And it'll be a nice, easy win. But unfortunately, he goes into his Jolteon, and I'm like, well, I could Calm Mind on the Jolteon, because I have Calm Mind, Roost, Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt. But I thought, maybe it's a little bit early, maybe it's still steal a Scarf or something, and I don't know what I was thinking. But he goes for the Hidden Power, and I'm thinking it's Hidden Power Fire. And I'm like, oh, alright, cool. And he goes for it again, and I'm like, you know what? Ferrothorn, you've done your job. Just get up the Stealth Rock. I could have gone for Power Whip, but I didn't really see the reason to, because Jolteon's not the biggest threat to me. I have multiple things that can take care of it. But Jolteon kills the Ferrothorn. So I go into Pelipper on his Jolteon, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to switch out. I'm not sure if you're Scarfed or not, and if you're Scarfed into Hidden Power Fire, then you would probably switch. And if you go for an electric attack, I'm going to switch into my Mamoswine and know that you're not Scarfed, or Specs or whatever. I was pretty sure he wasn't Specs based on how much he did to Ferrothorn. But now I'm expecting him to switch out into the Celesteela, so I just go for the Icicle Spear. And based on the damage to the Celesteela, I'm pretty sure this is a physically defensive Celesteela. Again, I'm not sure. I was feeling good about the game, so I wasn't too big into the calcs, but I only get 2 hits, unfortunately, and a heavy slam will do big damage. So I'm just gonna switch right back into my Pelipper because guess what? Pelipper is pretty good, but he predicts that one like a champ and hits me with a hidden power electric, and I'm like, hey, 10 out of 10 move right there. That was fucking awesome. Didn't expect you to go for that, but I just went for the U-turn because I just went for the U-turn. I was expecting maybe Latias to come back in or something to take the Scald. So Primarina to come in and take the Scald. So I just hit the U-turn and I go into my choice Scarf Mamoswine and I kill the Jolteon. He just sacked that off, which is like the best case scenario for me, because now Tapu Koko can freely just spam Thunderbolt if I need to. And now the rain stops. And here comes the Celesteela. And now I'm going to get the rain back up. And I'm going to sack off my Pelipper. And I'm going to get a free switch into my Tapu Koko. And unfortunately, after the rain comes in, after the Pelipper comes in, after the Celesteela kills the Pelipper, we find out that this Celesteela is not primarily physically defensive, but it is instead physically offensive because he gets the +1 beast boost in his attack. So that was like, damn it. I thought I could go into my Tapu Koko, either scare this thing out or go for a Calm Mind. Scare this thing out, go for Calm Mind, and win. But instead, I have to just straight up try to kill it because it's that +1 attack and it'll do too much damage to me. Luckily, the Thunderbolt kills. I actually didn't check the calc. I was just assuming it would kill, even with the Wakanberry. And now he goes into his Tracheon, and I know an Earthquake would kill me, but I have the Shuka Berry. So I'm just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, but he's choice Scarf. And I'm like, well, if he has no investment, which is unlikely, I have a 6% chance to kill. So I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, maybe a crit. I don't get a crit and he lives, and I'm like, well, Tapu Koko, you could have done a whole bunch on this match, but you're going to die. So I sack off the Tapu Koko, and I bring in the Breloom to scare him out with a Mach Punch. I just go for the Mach Punch, even though he does have the Primarina, even though he does have the Latias, just because Terrakion at Choice Scarf would kill my team. I also have Ice Shard on the Mamoswine, but here I'm starting to panic. I'm like, oh no, I don't have Bullet Seed on my Breloom. I have Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch would kill this Primarina, especially with the Electric Terrain. But I'm thinking to myself, I can't kill the Latias, and it'll kill me. And if he would have switched out into something, I don't know, I was panicking. I went for Spore, but you can't Spore things in the Electric Terrain, because I'm a dum-dum. And I thought I needed, to win this game, I needed to get a free switch into my Scolipede, so it could get +1 speed, and potentially outspeed the Tracheon, because guess what? I'm adamant, and not jolly, so I might not outspeed a max speed Tracheon. I don't assume why he would not be adamant Tracheon, but nevertheless, I go for the Poison Jab as he actually sacks off his Tracheon. And I'm like, well, that's fucking awesome. And Scolipede gets the kill. This was like at this point in time, it was like 1:20 in the morning, and I was panicking, and I didn't want to blow the game. So I thought I would take maybe my easiest way out. For those interested, Breloom's attacks were Rock Tomb, Thunder Punch, Spore, Mach Punch. Here, this one took a while for me. Do I want to sack off, or do I want to switch into my Mamoswine, or do I risk the miss and go for the Megahorn? I go for the Megahorn, and I do get the kill, which is cool, and it means that I win the game. Because even if he had the berry at this point, well, we know he doesn't have the berry. But even if he was max fucking defense, max HP, I would still kill him with a Poison Jab. So, Scolipede picks up 3 kills, and we win 2-0, and we improved to 4 wins, 1 loss, and I believe still at the top of the league table. And we defeat Colton, so that was cool. That was probably the best case scenario, winning that game, and it was fun. So, like I said, I panicked at the end. I didn't want to lose. I had to make what I thought was the easiest way to win, and even though it might have been a misplay, I still pulled off the win. So, thanks for watching, and next week we take on Better Jack and the Melbourne Victory Stars. That will be a good game. Actually, I lied. It's not next week. There's a bye week, and then we play Better Jack. So, don't forget about PPL. Don't forget the Cleveland Bros, who are, I think, at the top of the division. So, stay tuned after the break, and it'll be fun.